people that say, Steph, like every time I post stuff, I'm just not getting anything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My account must be shadow banned. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. The fact of it is that you're probably not shadow banned. You're probably just missing the steps that tells the algorithm that you are alive and well. So I'm going to walk you through a free 15-minute visibility routine that'll get your posts seen again. Now, I actually have this included in a paid product, and a lot of people have gotten a lot of value from this. So I'm really excited to be sharing it with you. The great thing about this is that it works pretty much on the same day. So if you are someone that likes to have results really, really quickly, this one is definitely for you. Now, I do have some notes. So if you're watching the video version of this and you see me looking down, that's fine. That's just me making sure my ADHD brain doesn't spin off track and start yapping on about something else, which I probably will do anyway, but you know, it is what it is. So if you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Steph and I help handmade business owners start, run and scale their business so that it goes from an expensive hobby to a six-figure handmade powerhouse brand online. So if that sounds good to you, you definitely want to give me a subscribe, a follow, a comment, whatever it's doing, wherever you're watching this or listening to it. Here's a big reason why your posts aren't being seen. And do you know what the funny thing is? It's probably not your content. It could be the routine. So have a little think about the routine that you do when you post stuff out, when you post content out, okay? Are you just scheduling, done? Or are you just post, put my phone away, go make a cup of tea, or pop to the shops, or take the dog out for a walk? The thing is that most makers close the app, hope for the best, but social media, it doesn't reward silence, especially in the newest version of the Instagram algorithm. That's not what it wants. It really, really wants you to have connection, to have meaningful conversations with other people, because that's the thing that, let's be honest, as human beings, we are probably not getting enough of. Let's be honest. So by the end of this video, you are going to essentially have a 3-step 15-minute visibility routine that you can do literally, like it says on the tin, in under 15 minutes or less. And what this does is that it warms your audience up, it boosts your reach, and it brings your posts back to life without spending a penny. This is completely and utterly free. So let's walk you through this step by step. So step 1 is the 10-minute warm-up routine before you post. You wouldn't walk into a room full of people and shout your news or just randomly say, hello, I'm Jeff and I make shoes. You wouldn't do that before you said hello to anybody there, would you? You wouldn't just burst in unless you were like, I don't know. I don't even know. But unless you were like someone who just does that for fun, you wouldn't burst into a room and say, hey, look at me. You just wouldn't really do that. So that's what most people kind of do when they're posting cold. And posting cold is basically where you're just posting, praying, buggering off. Is basically what it is. So what this first step does is that it warms your audience up and it signals to the platform that you're active and that you're social. Okay, so here's exactly what you need to do. So for 4 minutes, number 1 is engaging outward. So comment on 5 posts from ideal customers, not other sellers, ideal customers. Okay, that's the thing, okay? Comment outward. Be genuine. Don't put a one-word thing. Put a sentence that actually relates back to whatever they're posting about, okay? So an example is, that glaze is stunning. Did you double fire it? Or, ooh, I love how you styled that shelf. That looks really, really lovely. Like, it's not just cool, cute, love. It's just not. So that's the first part. That's 4 minutes. Engage outward. Not out with, outward. Set a timer on your phone because this is going to take you less than you think it does. Step 2 is reply inward. Do this for 3 minutes. So reply to any comments or DMs that you've had sitting in your inbox, even old ones. And this wakes up old conversations and tells the algorithm that you're active still. Okay. Now, step 3 is 3 minutes, prime with a story. So you want to post a story with a poll or a question related to what you're going to post next, which is coming up soon. I'm going to explain that. But whatever you're going to post next, create a poll or some kind of story. So an example is, what scent are you lighting tonight? Vanilla or cinnamon? Okay. And what this does is it means that those who click on that vote button or sticker or whatever you've put on your story are now warmed up, have now engaged with the content piece, meaning that your post will appear higher up in their feed when you post it later. Make sense? Okay. That's step 1. Step 2 is to post smart, not hard. This takes 5 minutes, especially if you are in the SMS. This is going to be a total doddle for you, okay? So here's where the double your reach tweak comes in, all right? Step 1, you want to start with motion. So if you watched, I think it's last week's video, if you watch episode 90, you're going to know all about this. But what this basically means is you need to start with motion. When you have a video, do not start it on just a static, because it needs some kind of motion. Even if it's just your hand lighting a candle, glazing a mug, pouring resin, something. People stop for movement, especially on Reels, not just static product photos. They can go to your Etsy shop for that. They don't come to social media for that, okay? Don't overthink it as well. Like, it can be any movement. It can be like me grabbing my water bottle. It can be me looking at my, like, it really doesn't have to be that deep, you know? The second thing is add text on screen. This should take you 2 minutes max. So overlay your hook, whatever your hook is, as bold text. So example, most viral candle pour ever, and here's why. Or, does your crochet blankets keep coming undone? Use a bigger hook. Like something like that. And it basically, that hook means that it tells people instantly what they're going to be watching, what they're going to see, even with the sound off. And it hooks them in. It makes them want to watch more if they are your target audience and if they're going to be interested in that thing. And this is the thing about going viral, is that, yes, you get a lot of eyeballs, but if they're not the right eyeballs, the algorithm gets scrambled and it doesn't know who to push your stuff out to. So the more specific your content can be, the better, because then it knows who it's going to want to show it to. Does that make sense? So number 3 is use a tiny call to action in the caption. That rhymes. Love it. This should take you 1 minute or less. So ask something like, pick your favorite scent, or would you gift this, or would you keep it? These are really easy questions to answer, and quick replies boost your post engagement ranking, okay? All right, so that's step 1 and step 2 done. Now, the posting routine is like a 5-minute boost, and this is step 3. So this is where a lot of people lose reach. They hit publish and they walk away. You shouldn't do that. You absolutely should not do that. You need to stay for 5 minutes afterwards and tell the app, yes, I'm here. Keep pushing the post out. Do you see what I mean? So here's the 5-minute boost routine. Reply to every single comment, even with emojis. Add a little extra like, thank you, what scent would you buy? Or what's your favorite jewelry color? Or something like that. Step 2 is to jump into similar hashtags. So comment on 2 to 3 recent posts under the niche hashtags that you have used for your post. So example is soy candle UK, potters of TikTok, etc. Okay, and jump into other people's posts in that hashtag and leave comments on those posts. Make sense? The third thing is to share whatever you've posted to a story. This is the easiest thing to do. So all you're doing is literally going on the thing you've just posted, share it to your stories, and then you're done. And what these 3 steps do together is it creates an engagement loop. So people who engage in your story will circle back to the post, and vice versa, okay? Especially if you're posting reels, because a reel is designed to get new people in. It's not so much designed to nurture the people that you already have. So if you're reposting that reel as a story, which is designed to nurture the people that you already have, it's then doing two jobs at once. Does that make sense? So let's do some comparative characters now. Sam versus Lydia. Sam posts a beautiful photo of her candles, logs off, and wonders why only her Aunt Julie liked it. She's frustrated. She's upset. She does not know what she's doing wrong. Lydia, though, she does the warm-up routine. She warms up for 10 minutes, opens her video with motion, adds something like, "This scent smells like a Sunday morning," and immediately after she posts it, she begins responding to comments. She goes onto the hashtag. She comments on other people's posts. She does this every single time she posts, every single day, in fact. The results, Lydia's post gets 5 times the views and 10 times the comments without spending a penny on boosting, on ads, or anything like that. So your homework is do the full 15-minute visibility routine on your next post. So that is your only bit of homework for you to do. Comment below, let me know how it went. So guys, if this sounds a little bit heavy for you and you're like, oh God, like I get it, I'm just not really feeling it, like I just can't seem to get my head in the social media game, you need to join the SMS, because every single month we are doing your socials pretty well for you. All you need to do is change the brand colors, click and drag a few things in, and you are done. Literally everything coming from a social media expert is done for you each and every month, all for less than £1.16 a day. It's crazy. So if that sounds good to you, click the link below to find out more about the SMS, the social media sidekick. And guys, we'd love to see you in there. But until then, I will see you all in the next one.